Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a thrilling story full of secrets, betrayal, and unexpected twists. Imagine a world where relationships are tested by hidden agendas and forbidden desires. You won't want to miss a second of this captivating drama. Stick around to the end for the ultimate showdown that will leave you questioning trust and loyalty. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our exciting recaps. Now, let's unravel the tangled web of emotions in this intriguing story. The story begins with Brooke arriving back at her apartment. She enters with a warm smile, happy to be home, and eagerly embraces Owen, expressing how much she missed him during her time away. Little does she know, Owen harbors a guilty secret. Just moments before her arrival, he had been with Amy in a moment of intimacy. Despite his attempts to act normal, a subtle tension lingers in the air, unnoticed by Brooke, but heavy on Owen's conscience. 5 days earlier, Brooke returned home later than usual, a particularly exhausting day at the art gallery where she worked. Owen greeted her warmly, leaning in for a kiss, but she seemed distant, worn out from her demanding schedule. She explained how the upcoming gallery opening was consuming all her energy and focus. As she prepared for bed, her phone buzzed with a late-night message from Ansgar, a renowned artist she had been working with. The timing of the text unsettled Owen, though he kept his feelings to himself. The following day, Ansgar visited the gallery for an interview. He shared fascinating insights about one of his earlier paintings and offered interpretations that left the staff impressed. During the session, he posed for photographs, completely unaware that Owen had quietly entered the gallery and was watching from the background. Ansgar's casual remarks about Brooke, though seemingly innocent, didn't sit well with Owen, but he chose to suppress his discomfort, maintaining a composed exterior. Later that evening, Brooke and Owen joined their friends for a casual night out. The topic of vacations came up, and Adam, one of their friends, asked about their next trip. Owen excitedly mentioned a planned getaway to Paris for just the two of them. Brooke, however, dismissed the idea, explaining that she couldn't think about a vacation until her gallery's grand opening was behind her. Later, Brooke received a text and a call from Ansgar. She briefly mentioned him to Owen, but declined the call, texting Ansgar that she couldn't talk. The next day, Owen surprised Brooke with a thoughtful gesture, a single flower, and a heartfelt note left on the table. Touched by the effort, Brooke apologized for being so preoccupied lately. Owen used the moment to bring up the vacation idea again, showing her the Paris destination he had in mind for after the gallery opening. Brooke, however, dismissed the suggestion once more, stating that she had too much work ahead and couldn't leave Ansgar to manage things alone. Though disappointed, Owen reluctantly agreed and quietly pocketed the plane ticket he had purchased, a gesture that went unnoticed by Brooke. Later that day, while using Owen's phone to check something, Brooke stumbled upon a series of messages from someone named Sarah. The messages, filled with a tone of personal familiarity, immediately caught Brooke's attention. A sense of unease crept in as she read further, fueling her suspicions about Owen's faithfulness. Although she didn't confront him directly, the messages stayed on her mind, leaving her questioning whether Owen was hiding something. Meanwhile, Ansgar informed Brooke of a significant opportunity. A prominent film director, Damien Light, was interested in purchasing his artwork. Damien wanted to meet them at the Morris Hotel in Paris to discuss the deal. Brooke was hesitant at first, citing her commitments to the gallery, but Ansgar's enthusiasm and persistence eventually persuaded her to agree to the trip. During their conversation, Ansgar subtly flirted with Brooke, making his intentions clear. She deflected his advances, focusing instead on the professional aspects of their collaboration. Before leaving for Paris, Brooke confided in a close friend about the trip and her growing concerns about Owen, Her friend encouraged her to have an honest conversation with him. Brooke took the advice and approached Owen at his production office, informing him about the meeting with Damian Light and the importance of the deal. Initially, Owen was supportive, but when Brooke mentioned a trip to Paris, his mood shifted. He reluctantly rescheduled his own plans for a trip to Las Vegas, originally set for the same weekend, to accommodate her. That evening, Brooke caught Owen sneaking out of their apartment. Her suspicions deepened, and she decided to investigate further. Using a location tracking app, she discovered that Owen had visited a location notorious for secretive encounters. This revelation intensified her doubts about his fidelity. As Brooke packed for her trip to Paris, she confronted Owen about his late-night whereabouts. Owen claimed he had been working on a production task and didn't want to disturb her. They exchanged apologies, but the tension lingered, especially when Owen noticed a particular outfit Brooke had packed, leaving him visibly unsettled. In Paris, Brooke and Ansgar met Damian Light to negotiate the art deal. The meeting went smoothly, with discussions progressing professionally. However, Ansgar overstepped boundaries during a private moment, attempting to touch Brooke inappropriately. Brooke maintained her composure, discreetly moving his hand away without alerting Damian or his associates. Back in New York, Owen's unease grew. He encountered Amy, a journalism student, at a bar. They struck up a flirtatious conversation, and later, Owen invited Amy back to his apartment. Overcome by guilt during their encounter, Owen ended things abruptly and asked Amy to leave, insisting they should never meet again. As the days passed, Brooke focused on finalizing preparations for the gallery's opening. Ansgar requested that his latest work be the centerpiece of the exhibit. When he revealed the artwork, Brooke was taken aback. The piece was provocative and not in line with the gallery's aesthetic. Reluctantly, she rearranged the gallery to accommodate his request. On the night of the gallery opening, Owen grew increasingly uneasy as he watched Brooke and Ansgar interact. The tension escalated when Amy showed up unexpectedly, catching Ansgar's attention. When Brooke questioned Owen about Amy, he lied, claiming they had only met briefly. As the night unfolded, Brooke began piecing together inconsistencies in Owen's stories. The climax came when Brooke discovered undeniable proof of Owen's infidelity, a signed napkin Amy had kept as a memento from their encounter. Confronted with the evidence, Owen admitted to his mistake, but attempted to deflect some of the blame onto Brooke. Overwhelmed by betrayal, Brooke stormed out, determined to uncover the full extent of Owen's secrets. In the end, Brooke and Owen's relationship teetered on the brink of collapse. Flashbacks hinted at moments of temptation for Brooke while in Paris, leaving her fidelity ambiguous. As Owen prepared for his trip to Las Vegas, he made one final attempt to salvage their relationship, showing Brooke the unused Paris tickets and reminding her of the future they had envisioned together. Brooke hesitated, torn between reconciliation and moving on. In her mind, she imagined a future where they could rebuild their trust and create a family. The movie concludes on a poignant note, leaving the audience to ponder whether Brooke and Owen can truly move forward together or if the cracks in their relationship are deep to mend. As the credits roll, the lingering tension and unresolved questions keep viewers captivated. We hope you enjoyed our recap. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more amazing stories. See you in the next one.